Hi, I'm Karen Pride from Cross Jewelers, and today we're going to talk to you about cleaning your jewelry at home. It's one of the best things you can do to keep it looking its best all the time. But one of the most common questions people ask is, can I clean it too hard, or can I do any damage when I clean it? So we're going to talk about the best way to clean your jewelry at home. And today we're going to work with one of our main tourmaline rings, and we're going to use our Cross Professional Jewelry Cleaner. This is something that we're always happy to give away free, even if your ring didn't come from Cross. And if you run out, we're always happy to replenish it. So feel free to ask if you're visiting the store. You can't clean your jewelry too often. If you did it every morning, it would look like new every day. If you did it once a week, you will stay way ahead of the curve. But the best way to do it is, for instance, while you're in the shower, let the ring soak in the jar for just that 5 or 10 or 15 minutes. Then you want to take the ring out. The only thing you can do here that might have a bad result is if you forgot the ring in the jar and left it in for a day or two, you might see a change in the color of the gold. If that happens, simply bring it to us and we can help clean that discoloration off. But after that 5 or 10 minutes soak, use the brush that's included in your jar. Or if that feels hard to handle, you can always use a small toothbrush at home. A baby toothbrush or a small toothbrush works really well. I love this little brush because the bristles are long and thin, and it really gets in the side of the setting to get at the back of the gem, where soap film, lotion, and oils will have a tendency to build up. So you want to pounce the bristles in, almost like if you've ever done stenciling. That's the kind of action, just straight in. You can scrub a little bit, but I know it's not getting in there in the same way. Scrub across the top, and then on the inside of the ring, you want to get those bristles in at the back of the setting, again, to remove those buildups of lotion and soap. I'm going to put a paper towel over the bottom of the basin before I rinse it. You can close the bottom to make sure that nothing's going to go down the drain, but I want to make sure, even if it slips out of my hand, that it's going to hit something fairly soft in the sink. Just give it a rinse with some warm water. You don't want to ever work with anything that's too hot for your hands to feel comfortable with. And that's as long as it takes, just a couple of minutes, to really get your jewelry sparkling and bright and looking its best all the time. It's that easy. Thanks a lot. Cross's Professional Jewelry Cleaner works wonderfully with most gemstones, but there are a few things that are too delicate to use this with. Cultured pearls is one of them. With that, you want to use something very mild, like liquid ivory soap and water, just diluted. The same thing goes for opals, emeralds, anything that's gold-plated. Things like that should not go in this ammonia-based solution. So do check the jar. We do have a list on the back. Things that turquoise, cameos, coral are other things that are listed here. But otherwise, this is going to do very well for most of your everyday jewelry.